Alrighty, it's February 15th. I hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day. Or longtime fans of the channel will know we call it Sad and Alone Day here. But we're going to try to get through as much of a chunk of the story as we can. So, just a recap of what's been going on off-stream. I have been wandering around playing minigames and getting really distracted. So I have actually not managed to progress the story all that much. I did accidentally trigger a scene off-stream where March and what's her name, Kuchiba? I've already forgotten the police officer lady's name. So there'll be some dialogue that will not be getting captured just because it happens as we walk from here to the, what's it called, Graphia Academy. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep chugging along through the story. So where we last left off in the story, we basically had introduced the world, its mechanics, its people. Sparkle said a lot of slurs. That's not important. We met Sparksy. We met the goat, Scott. We got to learn how to play a card game, and Editor Me is going to have to cut a lot of this down just because of how many minigames I got talked into. Including a cat that is a meme. Anywho, let's just get back into the story. Hopefully we don't get too distracted by what's going on in the background. Get some free stuff. .01% chance. Technically, somebody will win that 100 pulls or whatever it is. The Cosmic Eye card game is really addictive. It's technically more of a dice game than a card game, but boy do I love it. I'm looking forward to doing this event eventually when we get to it. Also, in Honkai Star Rail news, since I've last streamed this, another trailer came out where Albert is interviewing people at the tavern. Which, I forgot that we're going to get to go to the tavern finally, so we're going to stream this for the next couple hours, so maybe we'll see the tavern by then. Also, just a fun little Easter egg I stumbled across. I stumbled this... Oh, it's a vending machine. No, I was trying to talk to this thing. There we go. The Black Cat Instagram. Instacam. Where it has this weird, silly mini-game. Or it looks to be a side quest. I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is. But it teleports you to a roof where you can enter a photo mode. And I thought this was kind of interesting. Or I found it very interesting in particular because of it lets you do some guest poses. You get an achievement for entering in here. I promise I won't rush you. Put it in writing. Anyway, that's not important. Watch what happens when I do this. Look, we can put Blade and Silverwolf over there. Don't do it, Blade! Don't jump! Dying is the only thing I want. You know that. I'm aware. You can't just not die. You may speak, which sounds like a comic relief character. Not if you talk so much. Not if you didn't talk so much. What a nuisance. Anyway, that's funny. But just as funny is you can do Shuyi and Hanya, of all people. Why would Shuyi come to the rooftop? Has she been underground for too long? Or maybe she's just really feeling down. Monitoring target. And then lastly, we have Jade and Topaz. See that building over there? I've already bought it. Interested in getting a mortgage? It's kind of blocking my view. I'm gonna take it apart. Oh god. Jade has too much money. Guess someone's got too much money to burn. Anyway, don't really know what the point of this area is. It's clearly a side mission. but I'm not going to waste your time with that. We'll figure out what the point of that is later in a future date.
Is that a
Anyway, editor me, I don't know if you're even going to leave any of that in, but I guess I'm just going to start progressing on the story. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this in the new features, but they changed how the daily missions work now. So there was some dialogue about falling golden blossoms on these trees. That's the only dialogue that I missed by accidentally triggering. It's starting to feel like the only Japan themes that they took away from this game is they made the cherry blossoms gold. Graphia Academy. Here we go.
This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companions here.
Uchiba, that was your name.
Oh, and to prevent further surprises, I have already informed your guide of your situation. Here is my contact info. If you encounter any problems during the Phantasmoon Games, you may reach me at any time.
Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble.
I completely forgot that I changed the outfit on the Trailblazer.
We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang first and see where he is.
Oh, Mr. Yang and Himiko split up. Why are you acting like you already know that? Mr. Yang, March, and I are at the school gate. Message failed to send. That's not a good sign.
Mr. Yang still hasn't replied?
The signal is a bit weak here. I can't receive any messages.
Shall we find a place with better reception? How about heading inside the school to take a look?
Alright, spit up my gum. Let's go. You just want to wander around in there, don't you?
No way. I was just thinking, isn't this Big Sis Himiko's alma mater?
I'm surprised you know what alma mater is.
The school lobby. It looks exactly like what I've seen in animations. Too bad neither of us ever went to a real school. If only we could taste a bit of campus life here.
March, what are you doing? We already went through this. Are you pretending that the whole Paperfold University thing didn't happen?
Hey, how about we sneak in and pretend to be students?
March, no. I got my PhD from Paperfold University. We're gonna get kicked out, you know. Seems like you still haven't had your fill of wandering around.
Oh, please. We only spent a few days at Paperfold University. Where did you even buy that diploma?
Oh wait, we had a diploma?
Well, since we can't contact Mr. Yang yet, why don't we stroll around and keep an eye out for him? Maybe he's already here somewhere.
Well, we already messaged him that we're at the gate, so we should send another message saying that we moved locations at least. Alright, here we go. Find Miss Dolly and get the mask back.
Come here, quick! Look at this wave. It's so spectacular. It won't suddenly come crashing down and drench us, will it?
Maybe. I don't know how it works. Why are you asking me?
Wait, this is painted too? The painter's name is even stated next to it. Graphia. Who's that?
Who the Academy is named after, March? I thought you were smarter than this. On the Imagenesis painting, a small inscription explained its origin. With water drawn from Dovebrook, I effaced a mistaken stroke, yet unexpectedly a flurry of waves emerged. Thus inspired, I seized my brush to capture this scene, as an ode to the exquisite forms of nature.
March 7th and company. Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office immediately.
Great, we're in trouble already. And just because of you, we're somehow now transferring in.
Transfer procedures? What's going on here? Let's go take a look, shall we?
This is a trap. This sounds like a trap. Scott talk back to the teacher again. Scott.
That blonde-haired delinquent from 3rd year?
Scott's in college still? I thought he graduated.
I heard Scott got into another clash with a teacher.
That blonde-haired delinquent from 3rd year? No surprise there. Which teacher did he annoy this time?
No idea, but it looks like he's about to be expelled. He should have been kicked out long ago, if you ask me. He struts around as if he owns the place just because his dad works for the IPC.
Did we walk into the past?
Just expel that scumbag already.
Or is this like Scott's son? Does Scott have a son? We knew he had a love interest at one point.
Soon enough. Word is he's standing outside the dean's office right now as punishment.
Well, we're heading to the dean's office. Wherever that is. Oh no. They got upset because I stepped on them. This is what you get for wearing heels, Kafka. Alright, where's the dean's office? You know, I don't think I've ever been inside the dean's office at my college. Isn't that just the normal Scott?
What the heck? Why is Scott here?
What year are you two in? Senior, and not even bowing. How rude! Wait, you. Why do you two look
Scott
so
under
familiar?
timeout.
It feels like someone sent me here to find you.
Now I know it's definitely the real Scott. Where did we get teleported to?
I think we're in the past. A high school drama? A school robot animation? It's obviously a nightmare. Wake up.
Ouch! Pinch your own cheeks, not mine. This is real, not a dream.
How do you know? Who's making such a racket at the door? Oh my god, is Welt the dean?
Mr. Yang, you're here.
Students, what are you doing in the front door? In front of the door.
That was Scott. Where did he go? Wait. Why did you just call us students?
I just finished your transfer procedures, and I'm waiting for the dean's confirmation. Whatever it is, let's discuss it inside. Great, Welt's our dad. Instead of our grandpa, he's our dad.
What's this transfer business all about? Well, starting from today,
Oh, great, I knew it.
you are officially transferring to this academy to begin your brand new school life.
Sparksy!
Sparksy? Yoo-hoo! My good classmates, we meet again. What are you doing here? What news on the net could possibly escape the all-knowing digital fairy Sparksicle?
So is it Sparksy or Sparksicle? Which name is the real one? Ah, you're here, Dean. You? You're the Dean?
Of course! As of this moment, I have taken over this school and become its acting dean. After all, this school is filled with fans who watch my streams. A little cognitive adjustment is all it takes to make plenty of them do whatever I want.
Sparksy is too powerful, she must be stopped. And I thought Sparkle was chaotic.
Huh? Why the hostile stares? Surely you're not thinking of roughing up the dean?
I'm thinking about roughing up the Dean, actually.
All right, relax. How about forgetting the Phantasmoon games for now?
Uh-oh. She's gonna alter our cognition?
Instead, throw yourselves into a carefree, cozy, romantic, and enthusiastic school life. Oh no!
Oh no! 2 years later!
Wake up!
Oh no, not again!
Wake up! The teacher's here!
Alright, who's the teacher? This girl's breath is gentle as a spring breeze, tickles both your ear and the tips of your heartstrings. I'm gonna just take a photo of that for reasons, and then I'm going to slide that into a folder for reasons. I just noticed that we haven't really been taking a lot of screen caps for the story so far. That might be the thumbnail for an episode or a chapter, who knows. So I closed my eyes and 2 years have already gone past. March, watch out, it's Sparksy.
Idiot! The dean has had their eyes on you for ages.
The artist qualification exam is right around the corner, and some students are still dozing off in class.
Sparksy, what the heck are you doing?
Silence! How dare you call the dean by name? Do you have no respect for her at all?
Are you a delinquent or not? Also, these chairs are kind of huge.
Before you stands an online streamer, a singer-songwriter, a trendsetter of internet culture, a rising star in education, and the masked fool among masked fools. Show some respect and address her as Dean. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to take an ibuprofen. This is giving me the headache.
It's fine, Scott. Thank you for standing up for the teacher.
Are you the teacher or the dean? Get your roles straight.
Such strong willpower. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantom Moon Games. Too bad you crossed paths with me. Soon you will be just like these students. All of you will be turned into my little toys.
I don't like being called a little toy. I am a slightly below average height toy, thank you very much.
Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to bottom.
Ah, so she's here for the mask.
And teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher...
So we're looking for someone named Dolly, right?
I will reward obedient students handsomely.
Okay.
4 plus 6 equals 2. I just noticed that's what's on the board. We are in hell. I just graduated college and they dragged me back in.
Now.
What did I do to do this time?
Scott, it has been 2 years since that baseball club incident. Are you still holding a grudge against her?
Baseball club incident?
Ha! Easy for you to say. If it weren't for this one, I would already have made my mark at the school sports meet. That jerk crushed my baseball dreams.
I didn't know that Scott had baseball dreams. Then again, I don't know how much of this is going on. Sorry, my nemesis.
If apologies solved everything, why would we need cops?
Ooh, funny
I
line.
know what you are. A devil with a twisted antisocial heart.
Isn't that you? You're describing yourself, Scott.
Just last week, when I was about to confess my feelings, you folded my love letter into a paper airplane and sent it flying into the toilet.
Please tell me it wasn't addressed to me. Please tell me it wasn't addressed to me.
And when I tried to fish it out, the girls in class completely misunderstood me.
Why were you in the women's room again?
Listen up. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. After school today, I will be waiting on the rooftop. Do you dare to come?
It's a deal. Don't even think of running away. I can't get a read on the Trailblazer.
I'm done with class.
School students? What in the world is going on here?
I think the Trailblazer doesn't keep up well. Alright, March. Let's get out of here.
Dear classmate, you're acting kinda strange today. Is it because graduation's near?
I sometimes forgot how short March is. How did Sparksy become Dean?
She has always been our dean, hasn't she?
Are we really students in this school?
You students here.
How old are we, March?
Don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose your memory? You can't fall apart now.
This feels bad that March has now lost all of her memories again.
Actually, we just got our class photo developed. Let's use it to jog your memory.
Oh no, a class photo.
Look, this is our class photo. Does it bring
Hey!
anything back to you?
Imagenesis here. And Sparksy wearing glasses. Although that's probably the thumbnail right there, to be honest. This is the first CG we've gotten on Plan Arcadia. We actually really pull that uniform off. Also, why is Mr. Yang here? He's not a student. Is he a teacher here? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? And then, why do you have your face barred out? Oh, by the way, I love that Scott's here. Who's that pink-haired person in the photo?
That's me!
No! I knew she was going to say that.
I mean the other one. That girl with pink hair and long ears?
Who was that again? Is she really someone in our class? Or just some random outsider sneaking in?
Ugh. So she is good. She is 100% going to be a pure child of Inostrava.
Anyway, let me introduce the people everyone knows. See, this guy? That's Scott, the one who argued with you earlier. He's a spoiled brat who flaunts his family's money. You were both aces in the baseball club 2 years ago, but...
Wait, I just remembered. Didn't Scott break the arm of somebody in a baseball club rivalry? Wasn't that part of Scott's backstory? Is he gonna break our arm?
He lost a bet with you and had to bark like a dog.
He's gonna break my arm on the roof.
Through the attention of some strays that chased him down, so he twisted his ankle while running and missed the school sports meet. Do you remember that?
Nah, but I wish I was there. Yeah, it kinda rings a bell. Is that really how the story went?
Look, the dean is in this photo too, and so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher.
I thought he was our dad. Mr. Yang, didn't he say he used to be a teacher? Is that true?
Yeah. I think that's right.
No, it ain't. He was an animation teacher, right? That being said, he would fit in here as an animation teacher. As March 7th continues, her introduction of your 2 years of student life become increasingly vivid in your mind.
Remember that night we snuck into the archive room to retrieve the camera we left behind? And that time you bravely stopped Scott from bullying the underclassmen. We've shared so many wonderful memories in this school. Don't tell me you've forgotten them all.
Yeah, I think that did happen. No wonder Scott hates me so much.
But who was the person he was going to confess to? Who was the love letter for?
See? I knew you'd remember. Nothing sparks our memories better than Scott's barking like a dog.
I still think it's funny that one time that I don't know if it's canon or not, where you shoved laxatives into his food.
With graduation just around the corner, these are likely our last days at Graphia Academy. My classmate. Is there anything left you still wish to do here on campus?
I want to get a mask from a girl named Dolly. And I wonder if she works 9 to 5. Want to properly attend one more class. Want to beat Scott up. I want to experience the sweet school romance. Too bad Don Hung isn't here. I have to find Miss Dolly.
Don Hung?
Oh my god, she doesn't remember Don Hung. In your shared hazy memories, there was once a cool, handsome, and popular transfer student from the Xianzhou who spent a wonderful school year with you both. That year, you were inseparable. Yo, too bad. He's gone back to study with the Xianzhou Lafu now.
Anyway.
Stop rewriting my memories.
School is running out. have the chance to do something now, don't we? Many adults only start to regret once they step into society, longing to return to
I had
those
to step into
carefree
society
days.
while I was going to school.
But time does not go backwards, and life gives no second chances.
Doesn't Terminus go backwards in time? And there's gotta be an aeon of second chances, right?
How does the saying go? Youth is fleeting, and time waits for no one. So, let's seize the fleeting moments of elation before they slip away. Let's spend these last days of youth together.
Again, how old are we? A breeze blows by at just the right moment, stirring both her pink hair and tips your eager heart. Your youth is slipping away and your final days of campus life are right before your eyes, so you decide... Who was I looking for again?
Who exactly was I supposed to find?
No! Let me do the... I want to do the main story! Youth, school life, here I come.
Yeah, waste your youth with me. If we don't waste it now, it'll be too late.
March, I'm pretty sure both of us will live forever, so I think we'll have plenty of time to be young.
I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start?
Go to the
Head
roof.
class, deal with Scott, or just wander around.
Say, go to the rooftop and accept Scott's challenge. Optional, check the class schedule. Optional, find blank and get back, what was it again? Alright. You glance at the cat schedule on the desk. Morning, literature, Imagenesis, mathematics, history, afternoon, PE, mathematics. This is so much math. Morning, mathematics, art history, physics, Imagenesis, ethics, afternoon, history, painting and innovation. Wednesday, morning mathematics, Imagenesis, chemistry, music, afternoon geography, safety, education. Ooh, that sounds interesting. And then Thursday, morning Imagenesis, physics, mathematics, astronomy, afternoon, painting, practice, literature. Friday, Imagenesis, chemistry, literature, afternoon, PE, apparent disasters, and masked fool prevention.
Next class is history? Should I go? Or check out another classroom instead?
Well, Yang talking with Sea Drake. It's graduation season and things are getting hectic. You're still fairly new, so you might not know. Every graduation season, a lot of students are up against graduation. Can you say something actually helpful, Dean? You're wrong. You think my words are useless? Wait till you're my age, buried in work. Then you'll get where I'm coming from. Before I became the dean, I was a romantic sea dragon. I once dreamed of sweet romance, but after taking this job, 32 years have gone by. I've lost track of how many lovers' days I've spent alone. 32 lovers' days, that's countable. Thank you for your math lesson, Mr. Welt. Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, I hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day. Young folks, don't be cheeky. I'm telling you things that matter in life. Well, listen. What you believe about yourself is equal to you plus all of us believing in you. Dean, my head is killing me. Can I go now?
Am I seeing things? Why is there another me?
Well, that was weird. I thought I imagined that. I saw us walking down the hall.
Scott says he wants to duel me on the rooftop. Why not take the side path up and see if there's an ambush?
Uh-oh. Okay. Just a normal classroom. Just a normal classroom. It's really gonna go make us fight Scott, huh? This other secondary objective isn't on the map. Press button, open the interface menu. Ah, so this is what it looks like from the front. First, the interplanar knowledge for lots of tips and tricks on interplanar jump. The amount of pixel coins you currently hold. You go to Chow and Dimension City Entertainment Plaza to exchange for gadgets. Yeah, I saw that. That was the cat we talked to earlier. Press the form button to view the ability information and preview the corresponding forms. So we have a bow form. Trailblazemon, bow form. Okay. What did we get? Jump ability upgraded. 2 left feet. Permanently increases the number of jumps. We have unlocked triple jump.
I can jump even higher now.
Sweet. That's practically a cheat. Oh no, is that Scott's crush?
I've explained it to you so many times already. They're jealous of me, jealous of my passion for you, blazing as bright as the sun. So she set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call the maniac of the swirling waters.
Because we threw a love letter in a toilet?
You have to believe me, Rakshmi.
Oh, it's Rakshmi! It's the same person from his backstory. We're literally intertwined with his backstory. He's gonna break our arm. Trying hard to blend in with the surroundings. It's not even Rakshmi.
This can't be the same Rakshmi Mr. Tail said was into Scott. Did she put on a few pounds or something?
Okay, that's rude.
Wait, who's Mr. Tail supposed to be?
Oh, great. Stupid cognition alteration. In your hazy memories, there was once a cool, handsome, and widely popular Zansho Heliobus who shared a wonderful academic... Yeah, we're doing this shit again? That year, you were inseparable. Yoo-hoo, too bad they've gone back to study on the Zanshu Lafu now.
Finally, the perfect chance. Come on, hurry and confess.
Oh man, you're excited.
Oh, Rakshmi, stop tormenting me like this. Say something.
Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you say is so jealous of you might actually want to possess you? After all, we girls know these little schemes best.
That voice sounds familiar. But I don't think that was the voice that Rakshmi had in that Scott backstory. This is the last straw. These rumors must be nipped in the bud. Now I have 2 opponents to duel. You kick over the bucket beside you and walk out from the corner.
Ah! Someone else hiding in the shadows!
Lakshmi? Why did you say someone else? And you, Ash Hair, every
Ash Hair?
time! Why do you have to completely ruin all the important moments of my life?
But you're the one who invited me here.
Scott, weren't you the one who called me to the rooftop for a duel?
Huh? Scott, did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here just to spite me?
By the time anyone realized Rakshmi was making her move, it was too late. Scott took a solid slap to the face, and boy did it sting.
No! I challenge you to a duel.
Who's the real ace here? The galactic baseballer, Can, or the maniac of swirling waters, Scott? The anguished roar of the fiery young man reverberates across the rooftop of Graphia Academy. Only one can reign supreme from the pinnacle of the school. Are we going to play the card game, or are we actually going to combat? Okay, we're doing actual combat.
I cannot rest until I teach an idiot like you a lesson. All of you, charge!
Stand still. Good times never last.
It's only 2 waves? This should be easy.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise. Hey, why aren't you getting in on this yourself, Scott?
This is justice by numbers. Do you even understand the rules of a duel?
No, I don't actually. I thought duel meant one-on-one. Or we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something.
Relax. Don't let waves open your throat. Be intoxicated.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
And we're done.
All right, enough. Please, I'm begging you, ma'am. It's over. My campus romance and the gang I built with my own hands. You ruined them all.
And we are constantly ruining Scott's life. I'm sorry, I really had no idea. Scott, I look forward to our next duel.
Quiet! I need to calm down. You stay away from me.
Man, we just keep ruining this guy's life. Yet another rival has fallen by your hand, and now none remains on campus to challenge you. Standing atop the rooftop, you feel life's loneliness descend upon you, cold as snow. Did Scott drop something? Is it equipment? Hey, we got a Scott card. Cool. The guy on the card looks just like Scott. Now scratch that. It is Scott. After all, nobody else could have such a punchable face. But the man in the card isn't wearing a Graphia Academy uniform. That's Specialist Scott from the IPC. Something quietly shatters in your mind. You remember now he was wearing an International Peace Corporation uniform. Memories that shouldn't exist flooded into my mind. The man called Scott isn't a student here, just like you. I have to contact March 7th right now. Why isn't she with us still?
That's Scott. No, wait. I remember now.
Thank goodness we're done with that already. What do you remember?
We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. We were actually here to find Miss Dolly. But why did we come to see Miss Dolly in the first place?
Get a mask.
Yeah. What exactly did we come here for?
Man, I hate that I'm smarter than the protagonist in this game.
Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every corner of the school?
Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find...
Wait, do I need a flashback to literally less than 20 minutes ago?
Archive room from top to bottom.
Maybe we should check out the archive room she mentioned.
Alright. Forgive me, my youth. Alright, what does Scott do? This is probably going to be the new card that I main. I've been using the automaton beetle to just wreck people because you can just roll 3 consecutive numbers and be immune to damage for a turn, and then give yourself 8 strength. When attacking, if the selected dice contain 3 consecutive numbers, applies 1 stack of deterrence to the opponent. Reduces the number of reroll attempts. If they already have 2 stacks of deterrence, additionally take 5 instant damage. That's a good card. Is there someone I can duel test it out? The Go Home Club. Alright, go to the archive room and find Miss Dolly. This door takes longer than the doors in Amphorius. Alright. Archive room found. In the archive room, students are frantically rummaging through the cabinets and drawers.
Did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much.
What did the teacher ask you to look for?
What's going on? Not paying attention in class is bad enough, but you don't even listen to the teacher's instructions?
That's Sunday's VA.
Have you seen a mask with a smile on it? The teacher told us to find it.
A mask? Now I remember. We came here to look for a mask.
What a coincidence. I'm here for the same thing. Get to work already.
We were sent here to find Miss Dolly.
Do you know which teacher is Miss Dolly?
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her, you will never forget what she looks like.
That tells me nothing. Like, absolutely nothing.
Whoa. How beautiful is this Miss Dolly?
Does she have pink hair and bunny ears?
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But seriously, are you going to help me with this work or not?
March, didn't you show me a group photo earlier?
I have a class photo right here. But
Seriously? There are 3 teachers in this photo. Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
wait, that's Miss Dolly?
What was the March line I accidentally skipped over? This only shows 2 teachers.
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you've never taken her Imagenesis class.
The charm doll? Oh, the thing in the back. That's Miss Dolly?
I finally remember it. Himeko told us we must find Miss Dolly and take the mask back from her. Darn it. That wretched Sparksy had us running in circles.
2 whole years wasted.
2 years? Wait. Even those 2 years were fake.
How funny would it have been if it really was 2 years and we've been trapped here for 2 years?
But all the pain of studying felt so real. That just makes Sparksy even more annoying. 2 years of study.
She gave us 2 years of fake memories.
At most, we've only been trapped here for 2 hours. It's not too late to act now. Now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like, it's time for me to step up.
What are you gonna do? What's the plan?
Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's actively hiding from Sparksy. All we need to do is find her. I'll show Sparksy how the power of the remembrance should really be used. It'll just cost us some film.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. What are you gonna do, March?
Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories.
Evie!
Follow the trail of these memo sprites.
Alright, sounds easy enough. Follow the memo sprites.
We're getting real close.
Uh-oh.
There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory here.
Oh, there's a guy sleeping over there. Oh, and there's someone sleeping under the bench, too.
I got a photo of her.
Oh, she's a Matryoshka doll.
That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at all, is she? What are her intentions?
Another one.
She is searching for me. I must stay hidden. Seal off the Imagenesis classroom. Can't let her find me.
Found it.
Uh-oh.
Now, we have to get the mask before Sparksy does.
That's us walking around the halls, though.
The door to this classroom... it's locked. Just as I thought. Better look for another way in.
We're going interplanar jump. Hello. Bomb and bomb button. Uh-oh, we're going Super Bomberman? Oh, good. We can jump down through those. Oh, hang on. The Nameless with Space, Star Brightness. Apparently you can get cheat codes and buffs for these if you collect all of those in an area. Great jump, you're basically a spring.
Are you a student from Grathia Academy? I've already sealed this classroom. How did you find me?
Miss Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himiko sent me.
Give up. I will never hand over what she entrusted to me to outsiders. That imposter dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
Yes, that is correct.
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the Nameless on the Astral Express. And right now, I'm the only one who can protect you. Please, you must trust me.
I think they've done a pretty good job of protecting themselves. I don't think Sparksy can get in here.
The Astral Express. Indeed. I read about its arrival in Plain Arcadia in the papers and saw it on TV recently. Since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If your answers are correct, I will entrust you with the mask.
She's told us absolutely nothing about her past, though.
I'm ready for this. Fire away.
Are we?
What kind of coffee is Himiko best at brewing?
None.
Wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then here's the second question. What kind of people does Himiko hate the most?
Void Archives?
A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to kick a Nameless off the Express because of that.
Yep, that's Void Archives.
I may not know much about her time on the Express, but that does sound just like the bossy vibe she had back in school.
She had a bossy vibe in school?
Very well. I can almost trust you. The final question. Himiko experienced the greatest regret of her life during her time at this school. What was that?
She mentioned something about regret, but I don't know if she went in detail on it yet.
Who knows? Could it be about that time she got a stylish short haircut to keep up with the trends?
Wait, what? That was it?
That story. It seems you really are her friend, but that's not the answer.
I don't remember her ever saying that.
Huh? did I really get played by that guy?
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himiko never told you. Now that I think about it, she might never bring herself to share such a burden.
What kind of burden does Himiko have?
The thing she regretted most must be what happened 15 years ago. No, better not bring that up.
The music in here is kind of creepy.
I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend. Then,
Sparks are gonna interrupt us, I guess?
since you've proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Ooh, we saw this in the trailer. It's a mask.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Miss Dolly.
Oh, wait. We were playing as Sparksy?
The mask is mine now!
And it's a bunny mask, of course.
I actually let myself be fooled by such a cheap trick. You two came much too late.
Sorry, Miss Dolly.
Wait, how did Sparksy know the answers to the questions, then?
Sparksy got ahead of us again. But how could she know so much about Himiko?
Yeah, March, answer that question for me.
That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a
Oh, right.
Once
Well,
I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among companions can be quite dangerous.
so she basically got all the information from Welt. Dang it, Welt, why couldn't you share that information with us?
Now you've done it. How dare you trick Mr. Yang?
How dare you turn into me? Sparksy, give up the mask.
You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. So, why don't we take the mask from her by force?
Yeah, Scott didn't break my arm, so let's break her arm.
Woohoo! Congratulations! You figured out my weakness.
Did we?
The mask of elation that has been worn is like a clipped movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Phantom Moon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple common sense. How sad.
So I can still break her arm, right?
What? Astral Express out! The only one worthy of joining the games is the adorable Sparksicle. Now then, it is time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my Sparksicon that I've carefully prepared, right?
Sparksicon?
This will be a spectacle that shakes all of Plain Arcadia to its core. A grand performance unlike any before. It's brought to you by Sparksicle and live-streamed across the entire web. You don't need to know the program list, because I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts, and turn you into my loyal fans.
Good luck with that.
My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to.
They are creepy. These enemies are kind of creepy.
Fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. Give me all your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your willpower. Night. Stars echo.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
All these hands, they're far too strong.
Are they? We kind of just we're steamrolling them.
Continues. Who are you?
Oh, are we gonna get saved by the cops again?
Stay here in the Abyss's rebels. Your cries rise.
Do not worry, I will lend her a hand. Darkness drapes over you like a canvas, and when it lifts, you find yourself somewhere else. Oh, we're in the data archive again.
Is this the archive room?
The dizziness from teleportation feels just like a weightlessness during express warping. But what really makes your head spin is discovering that March 7th isn't by your side. Who keeps narrating these scenes? Looks like whoever tried to help could only barely manage to get you alone safely.
Hey there, my sweetest fans! The mission of finding the mask and Miss Dolly has been a complete success. But just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. I am so scared. You won't stand by and let the adorable Sparksicle be hurt, right?
I don't know about that.
Where could she be hiding in the school? Please? Let's root out this villain together.
We should have broken her arm when we had the chance.
Everyone, let us drag that intruder out.
That's not good.
They will not be able to hide for long.
Not if the whole student body turns against us. Yep. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you can't defeat Sparksy and her rabid fans all by yourself right now. A report to Himiko. I can survive without water, but coffee is my lifeblood. There's a revolt at the school. Uh-oh. Yoo-hoo, found you. Stay right there and don't move. I'll have my fans pick you up right away. Well, that sucks. She GPS bugged my phone. As expected, Sparksy's been plotting for a while. She won't have even the slightest chance of escape. Outside the door, hurried chaotic footsteps gradually approached.
We won't save you. We will drag you out soon enough.
Have you reached the end of your rope?
I guess this is Imagenesis talking to us. Find the source of the strange sound. Poster, jarringly out of place, has appeared on the archive room's blackboard. Yep, that's her. You swear you hadn't seen it the last time you were here. Look closely at the poster. With ears that sway like feeble willows in a gentle breeze, half-lidded eyes like autumn waters ready to slumber. A pink-furred fox?
This pink-haired person. Where have I seen this person before?
The group photo. Ciao, Joe. The one in the class photo.
I remember now. She's the fox girl in the class photo.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics a fateful encounter. You stumble into a bit of trouble and I will happen to show up here.
Oh, there was a creepy shot in the trailer where she looks like she's crawling out of a painting like a haunted ghost in a movie. Is that what scene we're about to see now?
Hey, come a little closer, will you?
Oh, yep, here we go.
Closer.
She grabbed the flashlight.
Even closer. Don't be so scared.
I don't bite.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh, that looks painful.
I think I'm stuck inside. Give me a hand.
Doing a stuck in a wall gag, really? Why were her eyes glowing like a fucking horror movie? Hey, we're in that place that Pearl took Himiko and where we saw Imagenesis at the start of the story.
What is this place?
Two nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you.
Why does she have so many sound effects?
This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Phantas Moon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantas Moon Games ceremony. Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? That's not good.
We already knew that part. We saw Wilt.
Greetings, protagonist.
You're a little bit creepy. What is with all the sound effects? So I really am the protagonist. That sounds so a bit self-aggrandizing. Protagonist, no wonder. You always feel like your life is full of incredible adventures. Everyone treats you differently, and you somehow manage to escape death every single time. You have this vague, indescribable feeling that you're important in this universe. And this girl summed you up perfectly with just one word. Protagonist. No doubt about it. She is a genius. So is she the one narrating? Is that why the narrating seems so self-aggrandizing?
Greetings, Miss Fox.
Or watch it be someone like Nihilix is actually the one narrating. Greetings, Miss Fox.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you?
Yes, technically.
Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon.
Wait until we get a trash can involved and say that again.
I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanesia. Great seeing you.
She kind of creeps me out just a little bit. She's that perfect mix of creepy and derpy.
Wait. Isn't this Sparksy's mask?
It seems to look that way.
The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantom Moon Games will soon begin.
So who exactly are you?
Do not be afraid. Just think of me as part of the audience. Like a reader following comics and cartoons.
So how do you know that?
A bit of experience. Just like someone who has read enough comics can get superpowered battles and schoolyard romances without any instructions.
Fair enough. What did you just say? Fluffy something? Fluffy Across the Blue.
Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this world by storm? It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Fluffy Across the Blue.
We saw a little trailer of that in the... It's getting an anime adaptation, according to the trailer we saw during the live stream. And actually, one of the billboards that we walked past earlier in the... I believe it's... Yeah, in Dimension City, there is a billboard with Fluffy Across the Blue on it. And there's also, I think, the trailer is also playing on a TV screen near the train station as well. They actually made a comic about the Astral Express?
Of course. This is plain Arcadia. Any story can be turned into a comic in here.
Why were we never told? I never gave my consent. Darn it, we ought to ring them for a hefty sum out of that author.
You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Is that really what matters right now?
Welcome to the trailblazing.
Still, that sense of ease. It is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. So, what would you like?
Help me leave the school. What could you possibly do to help? Help me take down Sparksy.
You are hiring a killer? That will not do.
Take down does not mean kill.
The story is meant to stay wholesome.
Is it?
I can see it in your eyes, Miss Raccoon. He will not accept defeat.
Okay, fine. I won't break her arm. My friends are trapped here. I will defeat Sparksy. I must join the Phantom Games.
That resolve is interesting.
There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantas Moon games, laying before the Phantas Moon their madness, fancies, and humor. They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky, steal the laughter of the gods to forge blades that could split mountains, or descend into depths of the world in canvas to swindle the souls of the departed. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? After all, you are the protagonist.
If you say so.
I can lend you a little power, but an equal price is required. Otherwise, it would violate the rules.
Equivalent exchange.
You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Do you accept?
High risk, high reward? No, that's just high risk. If I had a choice.
Then it is done. Phantas Moon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. As constant as the vault of heaven, as certain as the moon's rise. Let it be never forsworn. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist.
More of a raccoon.
Yes, that's it.
She pulled out a sketch pad. And I was gonna say, she's gonna dunk us in the water.
Huh? Where's Sis?
Where's Sis? Is that what we're gonna call Evanesia? We're gonna call her Sis from now on? What about March? Also, we have like a day to defeat Sparksy or we lose our soul? That doesn't sound good. Well, a day and a night. So like 24 hours, I guess. What are we, Cinderella?
Are you alright?
Oh, hi, Sparkle. Sparky's taking over the school.
Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out the moment she awoke. Still, it
What
ain't
is your
too
connection
bad
to her?
compared to the horrors that unfolded in previous Phantas Moon games. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you, right?
What exactly is your actual connection to Sparksy?
And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. An avatar that I personally sketched line by line. To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trace of power into that avatar.
Ah, got it. So they're basically an Imagenesis version of you.
Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantas Moon turned full?
She came to life? She's no more than just a virtual avatar?
People offload their wishes and desires to her, and in the end, she too got consumed by these emotions.
When you wish upon a VTuber, something, something... Wait, that's not how the song goes.
Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can no longer restrain it.
So why are you here?
I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IPC's people, or with the Department of Aberration Defense. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped out of my hands. So tell me, what happened in that school?
You briefly explained the situation at Graphia Academy. You want to tell her these few hours felt like some absurd dream, but the strange paper mask beside you proves everything was real. Oh, it's made out of paper.
Is this the Mask of Elation? That grants entry into the Phantas Moon games?
You're just now making that connection. What should we do next?
What do you think? call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society, you could try phoning the Security Bureau. But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the Supplicant's actions in the past. Ah, those were the good old days of freedom.
Not even the security officers would intervene?
Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, what can the authorities possibly do? Don't make their jobs too hard. The Phantom Moon Games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after every game ends. Like the birth of a new Imagenesis, unthinkable phenomena, or a future brimming with hope.
If you say so.
Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kitten's life, would you kill the kitten?
Probably, yeah, to be honest. But it's human lives that are now at risk.
Natural disasters, traffic accidents, sudden illnesses. The number of deaths from such causes in this world could fill a small city every day. The Phantom Moon Games are just erasing one school from the map. Isn't that much better? You probably want to ask whether the worth of human lives can truly be calculated in that way in this ceremony, where we surrender that cost to purchase the future. No one knows. Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics.
I think this is exactly the time to debate over ethics.
March and Mr. Yang or not.
I still think we should call Himiko. Ah, good idea. Himiko, something's wrong. Things aren't looking good at the school. Don't panic, just take it slow. Our companions are trapped. The mask has been taken. Sparksy. Sparkle's virtual form when she loses control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to read this. Stop texting for a second so I can read. Sparksy. Is Sparkle's virtual form when she loses control. Somehow this thing gains self-awareness and could even break into reality. She's taken control of Graphie Academy, turned all the students and teachers into her fans, even snatched away the mask that you told us to bring back. Now both March and Mr. Yang are in her hands. The Phantom Game is always this crazy. A game to please the masses and a disaster that spares no one are two sides of the same coin. Each Phantasmoon Games is like flipping a coin, left to us by the elation. No one knows which side it'll land on. Stay put somewhere safe and don't move around. I'll come meet up with you now. Alright, let's get Himiko's help. Is she still with Pearl? We never actually got to see what she was discussing with Pearl.
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express demand our attention.
Be it the Alliance or the Phantom Moon Games, if you seek deeper cooperation, my doors remain open.
You got a pearl of wisdom there.
I shall take my leave.
We saw you don a mask in the trailer, and we were told the IPC has 3 of the masks in the last scene where Pearl was in.
Human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yu Chui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend their methods and strategies. Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. Let General Yao Guang in.
Alright. Gonna see Yao Guang in the flesh for the first time. We still haven't met her in the flesh, but the player will.
Of the Omniscient Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang.
It's a lot of titles.
Thank you for seeing
almost as many as the Traveler from Genshin.
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation.
The celestial differentiator. That planar set. Ooh.
Madam Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond.
I have no training in divination. General, may I ask you to interpret it?
Ah, then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow.
Is this racist? I feel like this is racist.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan.
Hoyo, make Hua Yan playable. I want Hua Yan playable.
Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain away from the public eye?
Because, like, we've only met, like, 4 out of the 7.
Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often.
Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
She's merely commenting on the fact that you are not seen present a lot. You always show up as that weird tetragram symbol rather than in person. She's saying that you should just show up in public more.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures and the most fragile to preserve. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult.
It's also worth mentioning, I guess, that in the improv tour trailer we got for Nilix, the beauty was referenced when they brought up the IPC. I don't know if there's actually any relationship between the beauty and the IPC, outside of Argenti's character story where he was with an IPC member of, what was it, the production design department or something? The marketing development? I don't remember. Somebody was trying to promote him.
But what I do know is, the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Xianzhou Alliance's vote on whether to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. So, General, what is your decision in this?
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim.
but as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming, what need is there for further reasons to cooperate?
I mean, Anti-Destruction Alliance is pretty self-explanatory. The destruction is doing shit. We don't want it to.
Set a mighty foe as a common goal. Convince former enemies to turn allies. Then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory.
I understand. The Xianzhou questions the IPC's sincerity.
Fair. Fair indeed.
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty.
Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
The Phantasm Games?
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy plain Arcadia within that time. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
What do you have against Blade?
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I have never laid eyes on him.
The Yuchue recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group.
The Sinwish Syndicate. Were they in Yagwang's trailer? There was 2 gangs fighting in that trailer. Was that one of them?
I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchue, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here.
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the Pan-Cosmic Trade System, and Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. Since he has set foot here, he falls under its law. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man and deliver him into the hands of the Xianzhou?
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not be a perfect outcome for all?
I guess. Is he here to mess with the IPC?
This is my understanding. You wish for the right to act freely within plain Arcadia.
That sounds like a deal. Good on you.
Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction?
Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt, will the Xianzhou's #1 assassin truly leave without a commotion?
Is this Blade we're talking about?
By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%.
I mean, Fu Xuan on her own was able to capture Kafka. Kind of, sort of. I mean, she was surrounded by us, too.
Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability.
You just see woe and weal, don't you?
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
It's okay, so she's gonna 100% capture Blade. But will he stay captured? Oh, switching to Fugue's POV. We did know that they arrived with Fugue based off their character trailer. Ooh, is this the tavern? Or is this the Sinwish Syndicate?
Is that even a question? 100%. Of course. In other words, there will be no survivors. Anyone who recognizes my face, I will not let them off, even if they hide at the ends of the world.
Why would they recognize your face?
I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill.
Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade.
Hey, Michael J. Tatum.
You hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made.
It's also General Huayan's voice actor.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe.
So is Ting Yun pretending to be the #1 Xianzhou assassin?
So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, I guess you are also ready for destruction.
They tried to make that look creepy, but I feel like I was just hoping... They're not going to snap her neck again, are they? That was not as scary as it looked.
Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion. And I have finally come to know how harsh the road of life truly is.
Wah wah. Being alive sucks. Join the club.
Impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful...
Okay, so she is pretending to be Blade. Not long ago.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Ting Yun. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helm Master Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchui, I had already steeled myself for the worst. But, may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon me?
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, this task cannot succeed.
So you brought her here for her skills in diplomacy.
The place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Xianzhou's #1 assassin, and they might step aside.
The word might is doing a whole lot of work in that sentence.
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger. A handful of gangsters is hardly difficult to deal with.
But what about two handfuls of gangsters?
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your fortune and give you a little peace of mind?
What I fear is that fortune-telling of yours. No, what I really fear is you, Madame Yao.
I'm afraid of her too. I get vertigo just thinking about being in the backseat of that car.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Xianzhou Lafu?
Is she?
I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only, with neither troops nor soldiers. They also say...
Wait, command token? How does that work?
That the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death, treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights as nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations, and even doomed an Arbiter General.
You are you.
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in plain Arcadia? Bold words for a little fox.
She's not that little. I think she's taller than I am.
It's just a bit of my curiosity.
Definitely taller if you count the
General.
ears.
I hoped you could clear up a few of my doubts.
Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. Few can face a Cienjo general with such composure and dignity. No wonder you can make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Was she eavesdropping on that, or did she reiterate that sentence to her?
They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable resilience that carried you through.
Maybe. Maybe.
You flatter me, Madame Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring such a life-and-death ordeal.
I'm gonna get some pretzels.
If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure in my eyes.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. Miss Ting-Yoon, you've passed the interview.
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players. And Madame Yao, you've passed my test too.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. Miss Ting-Yoon, our Yuchue business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the La Fu when they set out on official missions. They get 5 meals a day.
5? That's damn good.
General, I really don't have such a large appetite.
For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all expenses will be fully reimbursed.
That's a good deal.
Such a generous offer. To be honest, that makes me even more nervous. Head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact, and do not reveal my true name. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6 times the pay?
You're posing as Blade, though.
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, we still have to bargain and carve out the faintest chance. Merchants strive for profitable opportunities, while diviners reach for a sliver of luck.
Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate. In that case, I shall depart.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go, Cienjo's #1 assassin.
Time to get down to business.
The mask.
Where could the Sinwish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.
Frustrated burly Orch. Oh, Orch?
Tell the boss I want to return to the Sinwish Syndicate.
There's ghosts here?
Ma'am, maybe it's time to rest in peace.
So
Don't you
it's just
remember
Orc, but with an
dying
H.
During that mission a few weeks ago? The you, right now, is just a lingering obsession left behind after death. According to the provisions of the Fey Kind Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive. In other words, you are a new Imagine, barely 3 months old.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish Syndicate, and now you mean to shut me out?
Did they have to deliver the line that way?
These two are members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Well, no. One of them is a member of the Sinwish Syndicate. The other one is a Imagine taking on the personality of someone that died in the Sinwish Syndicate 3 weeks ago.
Don't you get it? The old you's dead. And even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you've got a chance to keep to the straight and narrow. You shouldn't come back to the gang. How am I supposed to convince you? Hey, Fox Girl, you eavesdropping over there?
I guess.
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to the Sinwish Syndicate? I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
I'm guessing that's the passphrase.
Business? From the Xianzhou. The Sinwish Syndicate office is just across the river. Have a safe journey.
That must be the confirmation phrase.
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through the organization.
Alright, well, that worked out. Man, this place is well crazy designed. It's like Akihabara. Oh, that was an enemy. We could have fought them.
Over there. Are they also members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Maybe. We want to go talk to them? Ferocious Plu in a suit.
Bro, how much longer do we have to wait? What, are your legs giving out? Idiot. The boss told us to wait here as a show of respect. Now behave yourselves!
Could that big guy be the contact from the Sinwish Syndicate?
Probably.
Hey, you fox over there. You've been staring at us long enough. Got something to say?
May I ask, is this the Sinwish Syndicate's turf up ahead?
Yeah, so what?
I should act tough and say less than what I want to say. Since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead, not only am I going in, you will invite me in with respect.
What did you say? You're here to stir up trouble, aren't you?
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
You're the guest our boss invited? Hold on. I nearly fell for that. Looking all delicate. How could you possibly be the Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Spill it! How did you know the passphrase?
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes?
You know, that is a good question. How did Yao Guang get the passphrase to give to you in the first place?
The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk. I have always considered myself a merchant.
A merchant of death!
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the world?
Depending on who you ask, it's actually a prostitute, but who's keeping track?
By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know why they call me #1?
You never miss a shot?
Because no one lives. No survivors?
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay for one person to be silenced, I throw in 2 more. With that hot temper of yours, always picking fights, you've probably given your boss plenty of headaches. I doubt the boss would mind if I took you as a bonus kill.
You punk! How dare you disrespect the underboss!
Oh, so he's the underboss.
Shut up, all of you. The boss's orders come first. My name is Costine. Sorry about my underling's rudeness earlier. I'll cut a finger off later to make amends.
There's no need for that. I only collect heads, not fingers.
No worries. It won't be my finger anyway.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, so this'll be much simpler.
But what if they have?
What should I call you? Yelling assassin, assassin every time just won't cut it.
That's a good point.
Just call me the Tarrying Fugue.
The Tarrying Fugue.
Terror in fog. That name oozes menace. Completely overwhelming.
The Terror in Fog. Is this just a play on the fact that a lot of people seem to not know what a fugue is, let alone know how to pronounce it? Because I remember when the drip feed for Fugue came out, and everyone was calling her Fugway, and my head was like going, why is everyone so dumb? It's not even like it's like a really fancy or lesser known word. Like, Toccata and Fugue is like one of the most famous Baroque works period tracks of all time.
Now
then,
can you lead the way?
Johann Sebastian Bach. Ooh, that's a nice looking hotel.
Sinwish Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please,
It does.
follow me.
It does look impressive. Killers don't get vacations, I just realized is the name of the mission we're on. So this mystery person, who I thought was going to be Don Hung, is actually Fugue. Little fox on the brink of triumph. Which means this last one up here is probably Don Hung's POV. Or maybe Welt POV or Himiko POV. Who knows? Oh no, we already have Himiko POV. So this last one's got to be Don Hung POV. Unless we cut back to March 7th, I guess.
Is this the passage in the painting?
Of course. The Sinwish Syndicate has it under our command for now.
Why are they cheering you on from behind? Oh, I thought we were going to get a Ting Yun Trailblazing. What if we get hit by a bigger boat? This doesn't feel safe. Gotta grab all the coins. Why are they cheering?
Underboss, you're back! Thanks for your hard work.
Who's this fox?
Who's this fox?
Welcome home, Underboss!
Is this the one the boss brought in?
Man, they love the underboss. Yeah, and now we're back in the present. Roughly.
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss invited?
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sinwish Syndicate has secured the Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are we really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantasmoon games?
Does she really look that delicate? She didn't look that delicate to me.
The Phantasmoon games.
She's got like a scar on her neck.
Is that why they hired a Stellaron hunter to do their bidding?
So what do you do when Blade shows up?
These Fantas Moon games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and we're trusting her. If she blows it, how are we supposed to save face?
Also, what do you mean you need to rise? It looks like you guys are on top of everything. You got the biggest building in the district.
Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? If word gets out, the other gangs will laugh us out of town.
Do the other gangs have bigger buildings than you?
All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terran Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let Lady Terran Fog show you a few moves? Lady Terran Fog, what do you say?
I can't believe that we're still going Terran Fog instead of Tarrying Fugue.
I thought you were naive, but looks like you're just playing good cop, bad cop to test me.
Nah, I'm neither good nor bad. Just opportunistic.
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I know you can hear me. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus, but if not, that's fine with me. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
Real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand a word.
They're all dum-dums.
We fight and bleed every day, and that's the only way we'll be convinced.
Oh no. These brutes are not interested in a win-win situation at all.
I know they are. They're just too stupid to understand because you're using words that they are above 4th grade reading level.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey.
Looks like it's time.
I think you could just take them. That being said, the actual power level of half the cast of the Honkai Star Rail do not match up to what their actual in-game combat abilities can do. Otherwise, Ching Shui would probably be like a Sanjo general by now. Because she's like competitive with like Jing Yuan's damage.
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
These pouches are full of terrible advice.
What kind of strategy is this? There's barely anything helpful in here.
Looks like Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed with your skills. Out of my way! When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But fate had other plans, and I was dragged into a world of violence. But even then, I never let go of my love for music and rhythm. Even in battle, I kept honing my singing and instrumental skills. And that's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style. They call me the Roaring Costide!
Oh, Cribs! The underboss is getting serious!
Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you. Show the Sinwish Syndicate the assassination skills you're so proud of.
Okay, we actually are gonna fight.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Alright, big damage.
As expected of the Terran Fog, such incredible strength!
That power of the destruction within me, it's still hard to control.
Alright. Underboss of the Street Gang Sinwish Syndicate. Though they've gone astray, the musical dreams have never faded. They still sing and dance with instruments, even in combat.
Madam Yao, I've done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
And last words. Etched in your bones. Clouds scattered.
Nice second, my friends.
All right.
Indulge yourselves! Ah, interesting.
I will claim victory. Set the seas.
Will this KO?
I don't
Almost a million.
want to take your life. Back down while you still can.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes just showed up.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I was going to say two. I read 2 dudes. I thought Silverwolf and Blade have showed up, but then I look over here.
Cut your bull. I can see for myself.
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall.
Oh. This will take some explaining.
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend here? So be it.
Why are you here? If Yao Guang didn't send you?
Down. Listen well. This will be an honorable duel.
A duel. You dare duel a Xianzhou?
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you still dare to act so brazen?
Oh, this is gonna be really awkward because Don Hung knows who that is.
Huh?
Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
Uh-oh.
Who exactly are you?
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you there was only one Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
You're making this very awkward.
So, there are 3 of you?
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The title Xianzhou's #1 assassin is already a brand. At my side stands...
Oh no, this is so dumb.
the organization's 7th-ranked Holovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell.
The
He
Winged...
sends every target into the sweetest sleep of death.
He looks so disappointed.
And this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization.
Uh-oh.
A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star, and his presence soars like a dragon.
Jade Dragon.
The Jade Dragon.
Oh, this is so cringe. She's so bad at lying.
Then you are...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox.
Instead of the tarrying fugue.
I humbly hold the top position in our organization, though I mostly handle business relations and HR work.
Business relations and HR work.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Impossible to believe. What, isn't the boss still listening in on this? Can you come out already?
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
This is the boss.
Course, Tide. You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you? If you would let them meet me sooner, none of this would have happened.
Boss, I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people we know nothing about.
You are the one who hired us? The boss of the Sinwish Syndicate?
That's me. I am Polewave.
Polewave.
Of the Sinwish Syndicate.
Current leader.
My apologies. Our gang is full of roughnecks. I will make sure they are disciplined. As for that business, we'll discuss it upstairs. Everyone else, clear out!
Well, he definitely commands authority. And Fugue nearly screwed... God, she's horrible. Everyone look sharp, don't let me down. Speak with Don Hung on Sunday.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony.
Right, they came out in the same patch together. It was a good patch. It was a good story.
I'm really grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you two just now. If you were offended, then I beg your forgiveness.
The Lovian Reaper.
This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
I get that they're looking for Yao Guang. That's what Don Hung went off to do. But... oh, I think I figured out what happened. Us walking around saying Xianzhou, 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 they followed the trail of people talking about a Xianzhou person. And then we probably followed her into a gang's den. I can't think of any other reason why Don Hung would come here.
When Sunday and I contacted the Shenzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help.
Okay. So everybody's lying to everybody on both sides. Yao Guang works in mysterious ways.
It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out to be true.
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding. Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged by Madame Yao.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Shenzhou Yuchue?
Keep it down, we're undercover.
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the Diviner General, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantasmoon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Him?
Does he actually have a title as a #1 assassin?
I assumed the title to come here to uncover why the Stellaron hunters are involved and how he will enter the game.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still,
This
Madame
music's
Yao
real nice.
entrusted me
I haven't
with
really
3
commented on it
pouches
yet.
before I departed.
It's really smooth.
Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it is time to open the second.
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the third pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
We have actually met the boss.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Crosstalk General.
How many titles does this lady have?
The what, General?
Don Hung, you don't know what crosstalk is? This is from your culture.
It says the two of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss. What do you say?
I guess we'll help. Well, so much for that last path was going to be Don Hung's POV. So, who's the other POV we haven't unlocked yet? Welt, I guess?
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron hunters, I too find them intriguing.
Why? What do you have to do with them?
Don Hung, will you help me gather a bit more information?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
Alright, let's keep going. So Blade is totally going to show up and ruin this at some point, right?
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
A gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
Yeah, that tracks.
Our fortune.
Gee, before I even realized, the scenery of Dovebrook became unrecognizable. Gee, back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets? Let alone us gang members being treated like vermin.
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course.
How did he get in the chair?
Please forgive Corstide's rude little test. That narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Megatron, the Masked Heroes, and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots that hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome.
Ah, big fish in little pond.
Wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Xianzhou's #1 assassins. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. Now, you may not be the #1 assassins, right? But your skills surpass even such assassins. So I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade. But I don't give a fig about its brand.
You know what? I vibe with this guy.
And where do you intend to use this blade?
On the Sinwish Syndicate.
Excuse me?
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery on the Sinwish Syndicate.
You want to call the weak, I guess.
Yeah, through certain connections, I secured this mass covulation. Yeah, the entry pass to the Eonic game. Yeah, some covet this treasure, while others fear it as a curse. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you?
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours. What do you want from the Eon, Mr. Polewave?
The Aeon? Ah, I harbor no such unrealistic desire. I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory.
Ah, so you just want to sponsor someone in the event to give, like, more rep to your faction, I guess.
Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You were sponsored by the Sandwich Syndicate of Dovebrook. That is enough for me.
And this must be why Yao Guang said that this was going to go well without flying colors.
So this is a sponsorship deal? The Sinwish Syndicate only wants fame?
Fame is everything here in Ahatopia, baby.
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request?
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Xianzhou people, but I do know how to judge people.
I guess this also gives confirmation that that the Wisfei, or well, I forget what they're... Wish Fae? I forget, what was the name of the life forms on this planet again? It looks like they're not long-life species.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In plain Arcadia, Imagenesis exists to
Imagine, that was the word.
and that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demand.
I was thinking Wisp Fae, but I think that's a specific type of Imagine.
The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those Imagineers who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed by humanity. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course. That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. One that will draw more attention than ever before.
Sponsorship
The
deals.
Sinwich Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you think of the name?
I think you might want to get rid of the swear word or the slur in it, but other than that, it sounds fine.
It's a cozy and heartwarming name.
So, will the three of you, accept this job?
Time to open the third pouch. Or not.
Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct for survival.
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss. My thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to leave without harm. Yet, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, this mask feels thorny in my hands.
That man. He seeks to enter the Phantom Moon Games? What does he plan to do?
Just something Elio told him to do, Don Hung. Don't think about it too deeply.
Whatever his purpose.
I'm not going to be using my brain for half of this elation story, because Lamau is probably going to be the reason half the time.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time.
Damn, people seeing the future always gotta be annoying.
Madame Yao, you came in person?
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Tingyun, you still have not opened the third pouch, have you?
Also, now that I think about it, we now know the locations of quite a few of the masks for the supplicants. Sparksy has one that was in the hand of Miss Dolly originally. It might have been Himiko's mask originally, I guess. There is 1, 2, 3 that Pearl has, apparently. So that's 4 masks, we know. That's half of them. And now we have a 5th one here that was from the Sinwish Syndicate had one. So we now know the locations of 5 out of the 8 supplicant masks. Oh, 6, because then Venecia gave us one. So 6 out of 8. So only 2 more masks. I wouldn't be surprised if Nihilix has one, or... And... Silverwolf is going to get one somehow. She's probably just going to grab it straight from the IPC, to be honest.
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this?
Not a good one, is what?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder, and the runaway master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined.
It's starting to feel like you're just kind of moving the goalposts there so your future was correct.
I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingyun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
Sometimes, even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire goddess-ending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
So I guess she's a little bit of a eavesdropper.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities.
Put it on me. Put it on Sunday. Put it on Tingyun. Put it on Donhung. Can we destroy the mask? I don't know.
What do you say about using it to lure Blade here and strike him down together?
That is an option.
Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantasmoon Games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
How dare you say that? Do you know where we are? This is Ahatopia, damn it! This is definitely a laughing matter.
Deadly. Miss Tingyun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake.
Snatch someone else's assignment?
What are you talking about?
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to plain Arcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his.
That makes sense.
Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this result.
With the hunt as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as fire. The change occurs at the fourth line. It comes without warning, incineration, death, abandonment. This is truly ominous. With the preservation as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as heaven. The change occurs at the fourth line. One may leap or remain in the depths, with no fault incurred. Advance and retreat according to circumstances, and you shall remain untroubled. With the finality as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as earth. The change occurs at the top line. Dragons clash among the wilderness, their blood staining heaven and earth alike. This is a portent of bloody conflict. Why would Stellaron hunters be marked by such an omen? Could it be connected to the former High Elder? With Plan Arcadia as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram fluctuates between earth and fire. The change occurs at the top line. Neither fully luminous nor wholly obscured, it rose to the heavens at first, only to descend back to the earth. What does this even mean? Joy turns to sorrow? With the fate of the next 10 days as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. The hexagram fluctuates between heaven and thunder. The change occurs at the fifth line. For those present morals and virtues, no remedy is needed for good fortune to follow. So there are more big shots to come. Just how many more surprises are waiting for me?
Incineration. I may not know divination, but even I can tell that there's no good omen.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Luofu, in other words, my junior soror, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion.
And what was that exactly?
An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan?
What if it just means Huayan has a heart attack and kicks the bucket?
Yes. I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death.
What do you mean it's only death?
If I can die in these Phantasmoon games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun, hand me the mask.
Oh, here we go. Don Hung just moved out of the way.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
What is happening?
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
She was gonna force Don Hung into the games!
Once the mask for joining the Phantasmoon games is worn, it binds tightly to the Supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff.
Who wrote that?
It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic game.
To be fair, Sunday makes a lot of logical sense for someone to participate in it, given his entire goal being involved with the gods, but so Tingyun could have worn the mask too.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Hong, let me take care of this.
Ooh, we're gonna use some tuning?
Are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantasmoon games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask, didn't you?
Well, who wouldn't have wondered that, though?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation.
To be fair, I probably glanced at it more than that.
Given the character and manners of someone as noble
If I was standing
as him,
there.
I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting it on.
Considered, which means he decided not to.
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantasmoon games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Now, is he actually going to sponsor the gang, though? This was it, the Sin Wish gang?
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Hey, at least that proves free will exists.
Indeed. Dan Heng, I do want to learn more about this world. Because this world of elation fascinates me. This plain Arcadia. Truly a paradise. An Arcadia that its name claims.
Just a reminder, Arcadia was also the name of a place in Amphorius. It was like a fictional afterlife place for what was it, the Romance Titan.
I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like.
I was once in Arcadia, I think was the name of the side quest we did. It was a really interesting one. It was also a romantic one.
That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death Madame Yao foresaw.
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny's shackles alive?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academe in divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance.
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Man, Fushuan has friends in high places. If Jing Yuan dies, she becomes the general of the Lafu. If Yao Guang dies, she becomes the general of the Yuchue. What happens if Hua Yun dies?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Lafu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and command the Yuchue.
I'm dying! I'm dying! Okay. Oh god. The actual power level of half the cast of the Honkai Star Rail do not match up to what their actual in-game combat abilities can do. Otherwise, Qingchue would probably be like a Sanzhou general by now. Because she's like competitive with like Jing Yuan's damage. Oh. Ah, that was a good laugh. My chest still hurts. That was so funny.
Qingchue and Yuchue. Ooh,
They rhyme. Oh, you picked Qingchue because they rhymed?
As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you three?
I hope that we cut back to Qingchue like she has a chill that just ran down her spine. Ooh! Silverwolf POV! Well, that's the mystery solved. We now know who the final POV is. Silverwolf and Blade time. Sometime later, in search of stolen items, an uninvited guest quietly slipped into the Dovebrook district.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here.
Ooh, we're gonna meet Ashvale.
But why is there just a magazine publisher's office?
Oh, look at Kuda Wacoon.
Holy for bully! Big drama hit Graphia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by, Let's go ask for directions.
Symbolic exchange and detection.
Hey, little furbo. Know if there's an Ashen Detective Agency nearby?
Beats me. But if I find 10,000 credits on the ground, I might recall the spot.
That's actually not a lot of credits.
10,000 for directions? Fine. Job first. Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason. Now, spill.
Whoa! Generous, miss. The place you're looking for is upstairs. That detective's renting my boss's space for his agency.
So your boss doesn't even have an office at your own place of business? That's kind of weird.
But he's zonked out in the day, and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns any money. Maybe he's a vampire?
Vampires are something that do exist. There's one of them locked up in the Shackling prison. And also, one of the 10 stone hearts, Obsidian, might also be a vampire. It is not been confirmed, but it is heavily implied.
So they're closed? Then how do I meet this Ashen Detective?
Beats me. But if you find 50,000 credits on the ground, I might recall that too.
What a haggler!
You stinky furbo, begging for a smack, scamming our guest!
Well, that also sounds like Michael J. Tatum.
Time to go.
A banana? Slum Banana Monkey?
I'm narrator, receptionist at the Ashen Detective Agency. I'm the assistant of that Mr. Detective.
Slumber Nana Monkey. On an island of Slumber Nanas.
Narrator? What sane person gives their pet that name?
You know what? Just because you made fun of it, my next pet will be named Narrator. So, ha!
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mangy furbo didn't fleece you, right?
10k is nothing. That's chump change.
It did. A full 10,000.
Do you want me to catch that sneaky furbo for you and get your money back?
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account, plus the last 26.5 credits from that guy's account balance.
Oh, that's just mean. He only had 26.5 credits in his account balance?
Oh, not bad, Punklordian hacker.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. So, would you mind showing me the way?
This way, please, Ms. Hacker. Sorry, but you will have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office fled to dodge his debts, and creditors have been storming in one after another. In the end, Mr. Detective sealed the front door entirely.
That makes sense. Difficulty 3, huh? Oh, my dear old friend. Oh, we can do switches with Bo.
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting.
Oh, there was a ladder there. I didn't have to triple jump.
Why are there so many furbos?
What's a furbo detective agency?
Employees of this magazine company.
Just gotta grab all them coins. Oh, ice. Whoa! I kind of can't wait till we get to do that Furbo Detective Agency event.
I feel like a punishment round from a game.
Office survival's way more brutal than any game.
Not cheating, you say? Alright, we're in.
So, this is where the detective lives?
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I admit. At this hour, he is probably fast asleep. Visitors here are rare indeed.
Visitors being rare. That really does sound a little sad.
Ooh, I just remembered something. I commented on this to a friend of mine when we were talking about the 4.0 trailer. But there's a scene where Ashvale shows up and he has like a Dark Souls HUD, but in the corner of the HUD, Silverwolf's logo, the one that's on the back of her jacket right now, you can see it, was in the corner, which makes me think that she sees life as a game. It's something that's mentioned in her character stories. So does she just see everything like it's a Dark Souls HUD?
Please, come with me. I will wake him at once. Time to get up, Mr. Ashvale.
He's sleeping in an ice cooler?
Do I have to say it?
Dark Souls, baby.
Delivery at the door. To disturb my sleep.
Mr. Ashvale, this
Why was she so freaked out?
here for food delivery.
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
Are those the only two reasons people show up? What if she's a tax collector?
Sadly, not that I...
Sadly.
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a case.
Why is that your third guess? God, he must be a shit detective.
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here to commission you. Something has been stolen.
The mask that was for Blade, I guess?
Oh, what did you lose?
A person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Huh, interesting. Are you here to join the Fantasmoon Games?
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in the detective's mind. Who exactly is this girl?
And this is why the monkey's name is Narrator. I asked who the narrator was. I know I asked. I didn't expect to get an answer quite so literal. Who keeps narrating these scenes?
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
Oh, stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you?
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between a detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction, right?
So neither of you know anything about deduction.
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkable-looking girl was, in fact, one of the top 10 most wanted terrorists on the IPC's bounty list. A Stellaron hunter.
Was she on the top 10?
Kafka!
Oh, God. Oh. I'm gonna love this story.
It's Silverwolf! She's Silverwolf! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something?
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
You can get that done yourself with our sponsor, Delete... No, I'm not sponsored by Delete Me.
One of the Interastral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective. Ooh. I have seen plenty of stories like this. So, the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right?
Maybe?
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal record system. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired again and again.
Who's on this bounty poster? 500,000.
The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at Kooky House. You helped solve them all.
Did they actually help, or were they just there, though?
You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable detective around here.
If he's the most capable detective around here, there must not be others. He might be the only detective around here. Words, they fail me sometimes.
There's nothing private anymore. Whatever, tell me, how did you lose your mask?
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
All right, now let's talk about the commission fee.
Already?
Excuse me, I haven't even finished my sentence yet.
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate, and those 3 Xianzhou #1 assassins who scammed the mask.
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem. Do you take dirty money?
Too bad the mask's already been used, so you're not gonna get it. Do you take dirty money?
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying.
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise funds.
You know, I've made a joke that they probably do this at some point to a buddy of mine. I can't believe they actually admitted to it.
Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money. 30 million credits. Pay us after the work's done.
Hang on. I know just the thing for this. Let me get out my Sharpie. There we go. Morals! Get that shit out of here. We're taking laundered money. No, not even laundered money, just dirty money. 30 million credits, pay us after the work's done.
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info. Update me the moment you have any news.
Pay us after the work? When did our office have a rule like that?
That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me reach out to a certain big shot first. Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel.
Oh, he's working for Pearl.
Mr. Ashvale, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is under 5%.
Under 5%. Yeah, because he's supposed to be asleep, I guess.
Let me guess. Perhaps you are finally ready to consider my offer.
Better.
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in plain Arcadia, and they even plan to crash the Phantom Moon Games. I can send you her coordinates quietly, without anyone noticing.
Quietly, without anyone noticing.
Silverwolf is one of the coolest characters in this game, and I will die on this hill. People who do not appreciate her. She adds so much to the story. I'm happy we're finally going to get an arc where she's somewhat of a main player. She's technically been in the background, playing a big role in the story. For instance, she was the one that people joke that Kafka's our mom, but Silverwolf's the one that actually made us, if you go back and watch that cutscene again. Which means that there's also a Kalis somewhere in her Aether editing toolkit. Also, on the Xianzhou Lafu storyline, it was Silverwolf that hacked the Emerald Gate that let us in, which daisy-chained along the events that basically took place throughout the Xianzhou Lafu. And then also on Paniconi, it was revealed that she was the one that was basically helping pretty much everything in the shadows. They were supporting Firefly the whole time, while also paying Sparkle to basically assure that the 3 deaths happen in a way that Firefly didn't suffer from.
Phantom Games? Would your
Really? Pearl wants Ashvale to be one of the mask wearers.
We should have taken that hacker's deal earlier and turned her in for the bounty.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That makes things much easier.
Well, I predicted that she would steal one from the IPC, and it looks like that's what we're doing.
Seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit worth keeping. Hey, lady, where are you?
Lost.
Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just need to find another.
So, and Pearl has 3 masks. So if we see Pearl don a mask in the Myriad Celestia trailer, so that means Silverwolf might actually steal the other 2 from Pearl. Which means that my earlier theory of Opal joining the games, maybe in a later patch, is bunk. Not gonna happen.
Fine. Promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names like Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Ah, I see. So that I did not predict. I did not think that Silverwolf was the one that made that deal.
Okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Elio gave you this time?
A completely blank page.
That's not good. But then Silverwolf did also say in the Myriad Celestia trailer that the outcome of this will not be decided by the script. And we're back to Trailblazer POV. We got to be getting close to the end. I'm told that this story is about 7 hours long, and I played for like 3 hours last time, and we're about to hit 3 hours now. All right. Meanwhile, Can, who escaped from the school alone, actually called the. Okay, we did call the police.
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality and taken an entire school staff and students hostage. I get it. So, it's just a typical case of the idiogenerative Imagenesis phenomenon.
You know, that makes sense. The police should be used to this kind of nonsense on this nonsense planet. Gain sentience of the. Well, we just saw the lingering will of a person become a ghost after they died.
You could say that according to the old superstition. Modern science believes that when something receives excessive attention, it would suddenly gain life and becomes an Imagenesis due to the accumulation of too much wish power.
What kind of modern science is that supposed to be?
You're not from this planet, Stell. You wouldn't understand.
Plain Arcadia's modern science, of course.
I think I have found my home planet. I have to go now. My planet needs me. A typical case?
Outworld visitors might find this kind of thing strange, but it's not exactly rare around here.
It doesn't sound like it.
Certain historical eras had Imagenesis popping up non-stop like mushrooms after a shower. Things are different now, but...
Mushrooms in the shower is something that's new to me, though.
Still find characters from popular comics suddenly show up in the flesh.
Huh. Are we gonna run into the Furry Across the Blue cast at some point in this story? I hope we do. I want to talk to Himicat. Idiogenitive?
Sorry. Used a bit of jargon there. Idiogenitive here means something born of chance and circumstance.
Ah. Kind of like how I have a, what's it called, an idiosyncratic allergy or whatever? I don't remember.
These Imagenesis arise from incidental events. That's quite different from progenitive Imagenesis, which reproduce by having artists draw their offspring.
So when are you heading out?
Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean going to Graphia Academy to arrest this illegal Imagenesis? We can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these Phantom Moon games has revealed herself, and she's none other than Miss Sparksy, the one you mentioned.
Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. During the Phantom Moon Games, we do not traditionally interfere with supplicants' actions. That's their privilege. In other words, since she's a supplicant, we security officers can't do anything unless she causes actual harm.
So, she took an entire school hostage. She's...
You say she took a school hostage, but the intel I have says otherwise.
What intel? Share, please.
Oh, right. The news broadcast is about to start. Care to watch?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian...
Post on the left. Is it someone using hand puppets? Snowy and Poofy.
1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time! Just one more year until the
Oh no. Oh no. We gotta update the wiki again. We have another calendar system. Oh no.
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999,
Is that Fushuan's VA?
will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year?
You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear-mongering nonsense. Just read the news and stick to it.
Are they not hand puppets?
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantom Moon is full again, and the time for the Phantom Moon Games is upon us once more. Surely a blessing from the master relation upon us, Arcadia!
Man, I think I liked it better when she was going off script.
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantom Moon Games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Aberration Defense, we'll be following and reporting on the Phantom Moon Games from start to finish. Just now, the first masked supplicant has appeared.
How intriguing! Who are they, and where did they come from? Let's take a look. Wow! Internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant. The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed the news is authentic.
As an ideogenitive imagine, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense. But that hardly matters at this point. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the Phantom Moon Games? Let's switch over to her stream and see.
So, a news broadcast is going to switch over to a streamer's broadcast? Okay. What do you think PewDiePie is doing right now? Somebody go check on Sayu. This is a long loading screen. Oh, there we go.
We're back from the commercial break.
Sparksicle Official.
Thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's
Love Insurance?
Arcadian Adventures live stream.
She has sponsors. Ooh. Well, the follower count's going up. Oh no, this is the audience up here. I guess these are like just people spamming emojis.
One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one person. Who will Sparksicle become today? Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow along with Beam Sparksy of Graphia Academy as we check out how our new transfer student is settling in.
If she puts March 7th up on a cross, we riot.
Marge, say hi to the kid.
Oh, she's in her hunt outfit.
Sparksy, don't you dare mess with me. I, March, am not someone you can easily push around.
She's gonna be easily pushed around, isn't she?
I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Zhu Ming. I've undergone rigorous Xianzhou sword training. Others might fear you, but I sure don't.
What she actually means to say in real human language is, I am the disciple of Yan Qing, the disciple of Jing Yuan. And Yun Li, the disciple of Lord Huayan.
My, Marge seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her first live interview?
Is this her first live interview? I don't really know about her past all that much.
All right then. Now, let me interview my colleague, Mr. Yang.
Hello, everyone. I'm Walt Yang, a history teacher at Graphia Academy. They could have just made him the animation teacher. I'm honored to be selected as this year's most popular male teacher, and I will continue to strive to nurture even more outstanding talents.
All right, that wraps up our interview for now.
That was not an interview, that was an introduction.
Coming up in our next live stream. Thank you all for your wholehearted support. Sparksicle will work hard to repay your kindness. In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance, Sparksicon, alongside our special guests, the legendary Nameless from the Astral Express, who have carved countless legends across the cosmos. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges and meet in the stream to witness the most dazzling sparks light up Plain Arcadia.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing.
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program with your friend. It's fine, really.
She erased their memories. What kind of program is this?
Have you seen shows like that before? You know, where celebrities go somewhere to do everyday jobs, like those reality shows where they trade places with regular people.
I guess. I've heard of those.
She picked Graphia Academy as a target. That school had its fair share of trouble 15 years ago, too.
Ooh, do tell! Oh, the Astral Express's reputation. Oh, the Xianzhou General's honor.
So these are the nameless of the Astral Express?
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who saved other worlds. Look at them now! Switching to comedy in a heartbeat.
While other spectators in the plaza laugh joyfully, you can't shake off the chill creeping over you.
Darn it. Soon the whole of Plain Arcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of jokes. Her reputation would also turn into her trophy.
Oh, right. Please keep this Phantasmoon Games emergency response guide safe. Some sections in it might come in handy.
That's actually helpful. Thank you. During the Phantasmoon Games, numerous unpredictable aberrations and incidents will occur throughout Planet Arcadia due to factors such as miracles offered by supplicants, oversaturated wish power, and concentrated generation of aberrant disasters. All local residents and off-world visitors are advised to remain calm, stay tuned to the news reports of the Department of Aberration Defense, steer clear of dangerous zones, and safely enjoy the Phantasmoon Games. Should you encounter any emergencies, please refer to the response guides. Okay, I'll take a look.
Men, we don't know what we did.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. Alright, step 1. If you find yourself caught in an anomaly triggered by a supplicant, immediately distance yourself and head toward home. During this time, do not respond to any voices coming from behind you or from your right. What? Where was I? Alright, step 2. Home. Home is an enclosed or semi-enclosed space suitable for human habitation. Oh, good. I didn't know what home meant. Generally containing objects such as chairs, beds, wash bins, etc. If the home you are in does not meet the above definition, immediately read the following. There are no monkeys dancing on giant teeth and no black lizards that can be seen in the whale's belly. Remain still and wait for safety notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. Yeah, that checks out. Alright. Safety notices from the Department of Defense. Step 3. Safety notices from the Department of Aberration Defense come in several forms: broadcasts, TV news, online streams, and so on. The broadcaster's head should consist of eyes, ears, mouth, and nose, not a pineapple or apple. Okay, that checks out. Related report, masks of elation were stolen by the Riddlers. Nouns and verbs in the cognition of the Ternary City citizens have been swapped, causing mass chaos. Perpetrators still at large. Okay. We're skipping a bit. 15. If you lose your way and find yourself within a supplicant sphere of influence, you can take refuge in a nearby fragment of the world in Canvas. Please note, in the vast majority of cases, Canvas fragments won't talk, won't laugh, and have no teeth. Okay, that's good to know. 16. The safe zone at the edge of the world in Canvas retains close to reality's three-dimensional coordinate axes. That's the wrong type of axes. If you notice your body starting to become two-dimensional, immediately turn back the way you came. 30. Objects that fall from the sky en masse are usually rain. Rain is a collection of water, not candy, and definitely not vintage flip phones. Oh no, it's raining Nokias. If you encounter a similar phenomenon, do not answer messages from the candy, do not eat the phone. 31. A joke is a piece of information designed to induce laughter and does not possess the ability to move. If a joke claims it's heading to its friend, the refrigerator's wedding, to steal away its electric toothbrush, bride, please board the nearest science fiction novel and get out of there. God, I love this planet. Related report, a masked fool exploited the gift of the laughter to create infinite improbability phenomena in the Rainbow City, and was subsequently taken down in a joint operation by the Tavern and the Department of Aberration Defense. Number 102, if you happen to get trapped inside a television, stand as close to the screen as possible to maximize your on-screen presence. When you hear children's songs being sung in chorus around you, whatever you do, do not sing along. I feel like this one might actually be relevant. 103. When attempting the above, make sure you're inside the TV and not trying to walk into it. Related report, children's program host lures massive audience into carefree fairy tale kingdom, now officially classified as a kidnapping case. Oh, but then we do something about that kidnapping case. Friendly reminder, this guide will be updated and revised after each round of the Phantasmic games. Please ensure you have the latest version published for the current Phantasmic games.
If there's nothing else, I'll be going now. See ya.
God, I wish it was, Matt. God, I wish it was.
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was useless.
But we still had to try. Also, we're still waiting for Himiko to show up, so might as well have tried.
Right now, you're their only hope.
What am I, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
And that red boss lady of yours. She's here too.
Oh, she's here.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away?
Kind of. She got scared half to death by a lady that came out of a poster. She Himiko the strange mask that the girl drew for you.
So, March and Welt are both trapped in Graphia Academy now? And that girl called Sparksy took the mask, too.
I wasn't vigilant enough. I wasn't strong enough.
No, it's not your fault. I underestimated the complexity of the situation behind these games. Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for
I never
everyone.
trust the words vacation in a
I also
Hoyo game.
wanted you and March to experience the atmosphere of elation in this world.
The last time I took a vacation in a video game, I ended up in Marriage of Ari.
Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, there have been many instances of cooperation between supplicants. But this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned this into their own high-stakes poker table. Rather than honoring the elation, these players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves, itching to knock everyone else out of the game. Sparksy is one such troublemaker.
We can't let her get away with this. Should we head back to the school and save everyone?
It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone, when we don't know what Sparksy has done and what she's planning to do.
She said she was going to set up something with something called Sparksicon, which from the live stream I think is the new boss.
For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon Games begin. The roll call, the miracle, and the promotion.
Oh, we're getting more info.
Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games, drawing everyone's attention to the news that the first supplicant has appeared.
Does that make us the second one?
Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen. Bear the people's wishes and answer with a great feat. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than the Astral Express for this first battle between supplicants. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero on a battlefield of her own meticulous design? So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games?
Maybe she wants to be a real girl.
And defeating the Express crew alone won't be enough. What kind of world-shaking miracle is she after?
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern. Might find some leads there.
You mean your tavern?
The Masked Fool's headquarters. The World's End Tavern.
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prized collection I've been hoarding all these years? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care.
Could be that.
But if we can find out who I talked to and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, we'll naturally figure out what that imposter is up to.
That's a good plan, but I can't let you act alone. Can you take both of us into the tavern?
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. That's been the rule since it was established, and there's nothing I can do about it. Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come over when you're ready.
Something on your mind? March, Mr. Yang. Can Sparkle be trusted?
To step into the Elation's right, what you need the most is ease. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own rhythm.
Okay. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah,
Now it's our turn to set the steps.
World's End Tavern. Location: Dovebrook District, near the Sinwish Syndicate office.
Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Don Hung and Sunday have made some new discoveries. I asked them to meet up with us later.
Also, I guess Sunday is the third or second supplicant, because chronologically I haven't looked when their thingy took place. Himiko's home is in Dovebrook District?
Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor.
Soliciting is strictly prohibited in this plaza.
Alright, here's your 15 minutes of fame. I think that was a requirement for one of the side missions. Alright, we've been going for 3 hours, so I think I'll actually just stop the recording here. So, clearly we have one last mission to do. And when we get to it, this is probably the final act. We're going to go to the tavern, and then we're going to go face down Sparksy. It's probably going to be a little over an hour. Because at this point, I guess we've done about 6 hours of footage. Maybe I'll split this into 3 videos. Maybe I'll split it into 2. I'll figure that out later at some point in the future. But I think if I edit out a lot of the minigames and walking around, I think the first part and part of this one will probably get put into one video, and then the finale will get put into another. So, that's it for now. Next time, we'll finish this up. If you want to stay in contact with me and see what I'm doing when I'm doing it, the best way to do that, join the Discord. Links to which will be in the description. Although if you're watching live on Twitch, then you can just go to the About page. Do I still plug my Twitter on there? I think I still plug my Twitter on there. I don't remember if I removed it, since I'm not active on Twitter anymore. The Discord is basically the best place to be if you want to be in contact with me, or just know what I'm doing. Anywho, that's all. See you all next time. And, geez, I just realized I've been live for over 4 hours, because we did we did a stream of the most recent One Piece chapter, so keep an eye out for that. That'll probably also be uploaded on the playlist. And I'm just rambling at this point. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.